Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. A look now at the starting lineups for both teams.
And this is the first year that we have the reset timeout. So, Tim, why don't you give us the lowdown?
Oh, thanks for asking, Blake. Well, you get to advance the ball to half court. However, unlike a regular timeout, you cannot huddle up on the sidelines.
And I'll add, you only get one, and you can only use them in the final 2 minutes of a game. So you have to use them strategically.
So the Fever win the tip. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. Pass to Sims. Back to Jackson. To the paint. Hamby. Good. And the assist goes to Rickea Jackson.
And that's De'Erica Hamby's favorite place to operate. Just terrific inside.
Mitchell outside. Bonner. Left side Boston. Back to Bonner. Over to the left wing. Caitlin Clark with the three. Hits it from three-point range.
That's one way she can finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
Pass to Plum. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
One of the best skills Plum has, her release. It's so fast, especially off the feed.
Here's Bonner. Mitchell. Caitlin Clark with the three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Now here's Plum. Guarded closely. Sweet move. Outside Stevens. And a miss there on the triple.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Takes it out to Clark. Misses the three. And here are the Sparks now. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now here's Plum. She's covered by Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. Pass to Boston. Back to Mitchell. Bonner outside. Clark. Howard. She's guarded by Stevens. Shot clock at 5. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
The easy look off the pass from Howard. Great awareness. Leads to the bucket.
You know, one of the areas Aaliyah Boston really shines is on the glass.
Yeah, she is an efficient rebounder. And as we all know, rebounds often win or lose games. Then you add in Boston's offensive efforts, and she really is a big contributor to team success.
Clock at 2. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Well, if you hit a three on Plum's team, you just know Kelsey wants to respond in kind.
Bonner outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
She's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake. Come on, you got to be a little bit more disciplined.
Now here's Plum. 5 points in the game.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burnt.
Up top, Clark. She's covered by Sims. Pass to Bonner. Back to Clark. Let's go with a three. Stevens grabs the board. The Sparks trailing. Kelsey Plum drives in. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
And the exciting Rickea Jackson taken 4th overall in the 2024 draft.
Well, she's got a reputation in college that she earned as an electric scorer. About 18 points per game, which is a huge number in college over her career. Jackson could get buckets from all 3 levels, and at 6'2", her length, it's kind of a matchup problem for a lot of guards.
And good on both. Now here's Clark. She's got 9. The teardrop falls in.
Look at the soft touch, just a gentle little teardrop.
Here's Sims. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. That one goes. Count it.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
Now here's Bonner.
Good work defensively, Rickea Jackson.
And here is Sims. Pass to Plum. Hamby. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside Howard. Here's Boston. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake freezes the D.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Now here's Plum. She has 5. Here's Hamby.
Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
Here's Howard. That's good, and it's DeWanna Bonner with the assist.
We've seen this before. Howard playing with some power down low. Pushes right past the contact to the bucket.
Outside Sims. Hamby. Misses from short range.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Clark. That's in. It's her 5th field goal, and she's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Hamby.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Now here's Mitchell. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Back to Bonner. From downtown. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Now here's Clark. She's got 13.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
And the Fever hit again from deep.
They've built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Outside Plum. To the inside. Here's Hamby. No good again that time. Now here's Clark. Defense is right there. Off with the layup. And here are the Sparks now. It's a 14-point game. Outside Plum. Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. The tray knocks down the 3 ball. Clark outside. Over Sims. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Fever on top. They lead by 11. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And guys, Fever pretty much in control here.
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Now Lemon. Pass to Burrell. Brink with the ball. She's guarded by Dantas. To the wing on the left. Up top, Plum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Had the space there, but it's offline. Lexi Hole on the wing. She's guarded by Plum. Outside Cunningham. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Cunningham is a taller guard, which makes her a tough cover for most other guards in the league.
And after 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016. 2 community assist awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history. The analyst motor of Sophie Cunningham. So tough to guard. She's always moving.
Pass to Burrell. Alema. She's covered by Clark.
And here's Brink.
Kicks it out to Plum.
Brink a screen.
Three-pointer. Plum can't hit.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's Alaman.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. Up top, Clark.
She's guarded by Alaman. Outside Cunningham.
Lets it go from deep. The Sparks grab the miss. Right side, Plum. A baseline J, and she makes that one.
From this distance, it's almost a layup for Plum. She is great from the mid-range.
Pass to Hole. Back to Clark. Now here's Hole. Shoots over Plum. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now Burrell. Alema. To the middle. Here's Russell. And she battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Offensive rebounding is about energy and effort, and Russell displays both for the second chance bucket.
Cunningham up top.
She has 5. Pass to Hole. Clark with it. Now Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's so nice to have somebody who can take charge, take the offense like she has.
Well, they got to be feeling good about having the ball in her hands right now. I mean, she's just making play after play.
Now here's Brink.
Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Brink a screen.
Here's Plum. And it's good from the elbow.
It's obvious that Plum has found her rhythm tonight. Nice to see her making a big impact on that end.
Clark with it. She's got 13.
Here's Cunningham. Yes, and it's Damiris Dantas picking up the assist. In terms of defensive guards, who do you think is the best in the league, Brian?
I think you start with Brittany Sykes. She's been all defense the last 4 seasons and creates havoc at the point of attack.
And I like Jordan Canada. She's a little smaller, 5'6", but she piles up the steals, is normally amongst the league leaders, and is so quick. I mean, she is a menace guarding the ball.
Now here's Dantas.
Back to Clark.
Cunningham.
Pass to Turner. Shoots over Russell. And it's Turner missing.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Alema. Another 3 for the Sparks.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Clark left side.
Pass to Cunningham. Hull. Back to Cunningham.
Now here's Hull. She's guarded by Plum.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Brink grabs the miss.
They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Here's Burrell. This one for three.
Caitlin Clark with the board. Now here's Dantas.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Hull up top. Cunningham.
The floater. That one is good. She has missed only one of her 6 shots from the floor.
What touch. Sophie Cunningham, the teardrop.
Pass to Burrell.
Plum. From deep. That's her 6th miss in 12 field goal attempts.
Cunningham left side.
Inside. Here's Dantas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great assertive inside play from Dantas. Gets right where she wanted to be and scores.
Pass to Burrell.
Now here's Plum. From outside the arc. It's good from long range.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Now here's Clark.
She's guarded by Alaman. Shots good by Clark.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
And here are the Sparks now. Trailing by 13. Pass to Plum. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Fever. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Turner. Clark outside for 3.
And it's rebounded by Kelsey Plum.
So it's the Sparks now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Launches a 3.
And it's Kelsey Plum again missing.
And here's Clark. 15 points in the game.
Here's Cunningham.
Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Fever on top. They lead by 13. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Plum has been sensational.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
Now here's Sims.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
Plum.
Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
Well, at the arc, Plum can be lights out. She's got really great accuracy.
Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here is Sims. Count it.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Mitchell, shot's good.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Right side, Sims. Up top, Jackson. Sims. Hoops over Clark. And it's Sims missing.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Clark, that one's good.
The defense cannot forget about her like that. If you do, she will light you up.
The Sparks call timeout.
And as the WNBA continues to grow, the leadership we're seeing throughout the league has been great.
Both on the players and league sides. Some great people in charge, doing what's right for the future.
Absolutely, Brian. And the big thing, everybody's on the same page. They all want to advance the sport, advance the league, and continue to just be an elite product.
Right side, Plum. And the basket by Hamby.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Now here's Clark. Not a lot of room. Over Sims. Shot's good by Clark.
Now we're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Now here's Jackson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It goes on Natasha Howard. First free throw is good. And she makes both free throws. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Bonner outside. Mitchell outside. Clark outside. 4 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Jackson outside. And Odyssey Sims, here we go. Pass to Plum. From past the arc. The Sparks, no good that time either.
And here's Indiana.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dewana Bonner.
That's the unselfishness coaches love to see. If defenses lock in on Bonner, she's more than happy to distribute.
Kelsey Plum drives in. Stevens with it.
And it's Boston picking her up.
Back to Plum. The 11-footer.
It's hauled in by Boston.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Howard. Caitlin Clark outside. That one, no good. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Stevens.
Jackson outside.
Sims.
Back to Jackson.
And stolen by Boston. Pushing it up the court. Finished off the break.
Well, that fast break, it went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then just perfect execution.
Such a joy to watch.
Timeout called the Sparks.
Both teams will make substitutions. So it's the Sparks now. 19-point game. Here's Hamby.
Some solid defense from Damiris Dantas.
Mitchell with it. Hamby covering. Mitchell right side. Pass to Bonner.
Boston with it.
And stolen by Stevens. Here's Sims. Mitchell grabs the board. Clark outside.
Back to Boston. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
What an alert play. It's just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
Dantas.
Pass to Boston.
Over Stevens. Another shot. Azare Stevens with some nice D.
Here's Burrell.
Bonner defending. And yep, it's good.
Fundamental hoops from Odyssey Sims, making sure to get it to the uncovered teammate.
Clark outside. Got a piece of it. They push it up 4-on-3. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. So it's the Sparks now.
Trailing by 17. Cannon, no good. Pass to Boston.
Clark with it. Launches it. And she's good on the 3-ball.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Alemang, good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
Mitchell, and she drops in the layup off glass.
Well, in the paint, Mitchell's power gives her an edge. She's able to get around any defenders.
Here's Cannon.
Now Alemang.
Pass to Burrell.
Clock at 4.
They get it back.
Makes it off the glass.
Great positioning from Hamby. Excellent work on the offensive glass.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And it's her first trip to the line. And she knocks down the first one. And the Sparks making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. Alemang with it. She's got 8.
Pass to Cannon.
Now Alemang.
Brink with the ball.
Alemang.
And a great assist that time by Cameron Brink.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Dantas, right side. Mitchell. She got it up. Drilled it right as the clock hit all 0.
What a clutch shot. She's got nerves of steel.
Well, you've got to have some nerve to hit a shot like that at the buzzer.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Fever ahead. Just dominating this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Now here's Clark.
Pass to Cunningham. Kicks it out to Clark. Back to Cunningham. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
And here is Alemán.
And here's Cannon.
Off target with the three.
Here's Hull. On the wing, Sophie Cunningham.
The three-pointer is on target.
A versatile guard who can score in too many ways to count. I'm just glad I'm not out there defending Cunningham.
Now here's Alemán.
And it's the Fever on the break.
Pass to Cunningham. Yes, and it's Damiris Dantas picking up the assist.
Plays with lots of movement offensively, great from the perimeter, but also capable of doing damage inside.
Here's Cannon.
Now here's Plum. Buries it from three-point range.
That's too much space to give a shooter like her. She works hard to get that space, but the defenders have to work harder.
Takes it out to Clark.
And the Fever hit again from deep.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting, keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing them?
Brink. Takes it out to Plum.
Clock at 6. Fires for three, and the three ball is good.
And when Plum gets quality shots like this, she does not pass up. Nice work.
Here's Hull. Pass to Colson.
Here's Clark.
Beyond the arc, and another three for Indiana.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Now here's Plum. Pass to Russell. Outside Plum. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Down low.
Cunningham with the bucket.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Outside Plum. Now Alemán. Now Russell.
She's guarded by Dantas.
And there's a pick.
Russell inside. Working on Dantas.
Russell misses. Now here's Clark.
She's guarded by Alemán. Cunningham with the bucket.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Now here's Plum. Now Alemán. To stop the run. And it's laid in by Plum.
What a move there from Plum. She's not bashful when it comes to trying some slick ball handling plays.
Up again.
Here's Cunningham.
For the basket for her 10th make. 10 for 12. That's 82%.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Now here's Alemán. And Cameron Brink is going to pick up the foul.
That is her first foul of the game. And the Sparks making a change here. And here's Colson. Pass to Wallace. Outside Cunningham. Wallace drills it from outside.
What poise from Wallace behind the arc. Finds an angle and focuses on it.
And here are the Sparks now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Sims with it and guarded by Cunningham.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Here's Wallace. That three off the mark.
She had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Aleman with it.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Here's Colson. She's covered by Sims. Here's Plum. It's tipped. The second chance effort. Bucket is good. Here's Colson. Cunningham left side. Pass to Colson. And here's Cole. Dantas. She's guarded by Stevens.
Cunningham. Yes, and it's Damiris Dantas picking up the assist.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Now here is Sims. Hamby with the ball. Stevens connects from three-point range.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
And that one good.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
To the middle. Hamby down low. She's covered by Cunningham. And the basket by Hamby. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Pass to Dantas. Hole. And it's off from three-point range. To the paint. Back to Sims. Goes back up. Hamby. It's good on the putback.
A beast on the glass. She was not going to be denied on that play. Not at all.
Here's Colson. Here's Wallace. Dantas outside. Cunningham left side. Pass to Hull. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Stretching the floor. Hull, a strong three-point shooter.
Now here's Aleman. And the layup is good.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Here's Cunningham.
Inside. Pass to Colson. Shoots over Aleman. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit. It's just to finish this one off.
Now Stevens. Outside Sims. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
And that's a wrap, everyone.